All right, welcome to a very short tutorial about how to use the Google Calendars. As you can see, I'm already logged into my personal Google account, so if you would like to share yours with me, it makes it a lot easier to use the calendar. But then to find the calendar, it's extremely easy if your homepage is google.com, because all I have to do is come here to the Google Apps. I open that up and I click on Calendar. And it takes a minute to load. But it gives you this default view of a week. Personally, I prefer a month. You can see I've already been kind of playing around, so let me delete a few things. Don't do that to other people, though, when they are signing up for their labs. All right, as you can see, under my calendars, I have my very own personal calendar. That's just my name. Since I created the AVECHS Computer Lab sign up, it's underneath my calendars, birthdays, etc., etc. You will likely find the AVECHS Computer Lab sign up underneath other calendars. You can see here that we used the AVECHS subjects topics last year, so that is still in my shared calendars. I also have Festivos en Mexico, which I've hidden, but I could unhide just by clicking on that color block. And then there's some other options. If I wanted to change the color, since it's the same as the subject topic, I can make that green. So when those show up, it will be much more clear. Okay, so once you're in the calendar, you will be doing what's called creating an event. So for example, if I wanted to use the lab on Monday the 21st, to create an event, all I have to do is click on the date, and there it is. So I asked you to use your name, the lab you will be using, and the period you would sign up, or the periods you plan to use. So periods 1, 3. Now, it's very important to notice here that this is going to show up in my personal calendar. So I need to make sure that I change that by clicking it and making sure I select the Computer Lab sign up. Then I click Create, and my event is created. Now, you can't see the periods right now as is, but if I click on it, then I can see periods 1, 3. Great, right? Now let's say I want to sign up for more than those periods. I can again use my last name, the lab I plan to use, and then let's say I do period 1 through 4. Whoops, 1 through 4. And again, make sure you change the calendar. I click Create, and you see that it made it into a time. That's not what I wanted. Because I used the hyphen, it automatically thought, oh, that's the time you're going to use it. So I'm going to have to go in here and edit the event. Very easy to do. I'm just going to click all day and then put period 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess the clearest way to do this is to make sure that we just use commas. So click Save, and there's my event. Now let's say I want to sign up for more than one day in the same lab. Let's say I'm doing a research project this last week here. Actually, no, right after Labor Day. So I can use these arrows up here to navigate where I am in the calendar. And the 4th is Labor Day. So then on the 5th, I'm going to use Lab 19, periods 1, 3. Make sure that I change it to the lab sign up. Create. Now to make it last for more than one day, I have to do this through Edit. So I click Edit, and you see the date range here. So I can change the 5th to the 8th. And then I can click Save, and automatically you see that I have signed up for the lab for 4 days straight for our research project. I think that's it. Again, if you make a mistake, let's say I do Johnson, lab 16, period 2, and I just click Create. Boom, I see the color is not correct. I don't want purple, you want red with white text. So I have to go to Edit Event, and here is where the calendar is listed. So I change it from Leslie Johnson to Computer Lab Sign Up, click Save, and my event is automatically changed. So September 11th, we can use the lab second period. I think that's about it. If you have any other questions about how to use the Google Calendar, feel free to let me know.